Hello, Aquarius. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your general reading for the month of October. Keep in mind, Aquarius, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time throughout the month. This reading may or may not be for you. So I do ask that you only take with you the messages that resonate, leave behind the rest. Energies can be swapped around, so swap around the energies to make it fit, but do not cram yourself into a message that's not meant for you. Also, keep in mind, Aquarius, this is for any major Aquarius placements like Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, perhaps even a North Node or a South Node or a 10th house. If you're drawn to this reading because of the title, there's likely going to be a message in here for you. So I'm switching things up a little bit this month because it's October and we have Halloween around the corner. I'm using the Halloween Oracle deck to get a main energy for the overall energies for the reading. I also chose my Beautiful Creatures deck today for the tarot, and we will clarify as need be with the Witches Tarot, and we'll get you some self-care messages at the end. So let's jump in, Aquarius, and see what kind of a message needs to come through for you. I noticed 111 on the timer. So you're really going to want to be paying attention to your thoughts. 111 is indicating instant manifestation. And so our thoughts are constantly creating a reality. So you're going to want to purge any negative thought processes is a message I feel needs to come through. And I feel coming into this realization that you're dealing with an emotional vampire of some sort, a psychic vampire, somebody that's been draining your energy. This could be you or this could be somebody you're connected with. But I feel in order to tap into some infinite possibilities, there is a need to release somebody or, something that's been draining your life force energy, and you're really going to want to tap into that cosmic universal intelligence that you have. Use your emotional intelligence and be discerning when it comes to an emotional vampire. So let's see what message needs to come through for you. The main energies for Aquarius, please, for the month of October. Oh my gosh. We have the Night Song, a cardinal. I always feel a mother or grandmother figure crossed over guiding somebody. I think somebody's really tapping into their hidden talents here. I feel there is a feminine spirit guide on the other side of pushing somebody to go into this sacredness of the dark in order to expose some repressed hidden talents. And so I'm actually feeling Dark Moon Lilith energy. Somebody here needs to unleash their beast, or to maybe go into the depths of some inner child healing when it comes to what's been repressed, what's been denied, and healing those aspects of self. And we're going to keep the Winter on the bottom of the deck. And so there's a sacredness in pausing and going into the depths of the shadow self and going into the void of the cosmic womb. And so this might be somebody that is going into the dark night of the soul or getting ready to come out of the dark night of the soul. But I do feel death energy. I do feel the death of the old, the birth of the new. And there is this energy of unnecessary fear when it comes to facing these hidden talents. And maybe somebody was tempted in the past. And I feel in a very karmic entanglement, a karmic webbing of some sort when it comes to maybe a social circle that is needing to be broken free from. So we're going to read in with the book, with the Night Song. We're going to read into that energy. Cardinals mate for life. So you might be releasing a connection and going towards a life partnership. But I do feel there is going to be a need to integrate some shadow aspects in the month of October. And so a ruby red bird singing in the darkness full of sound. Like an unopened presents, ribbons still bound. So there is a karmic connection here. Somebody's been bound, I feel, to something toxic. And somebody's spirit guide is saying, hey, it's time to go into the darkness. This is considered a very sacred soul journey, even though at times it can feel very frightening, right? And so I feel this nightingale energy. Somebody has been beckoned to captivate their hidden talents. Maybe somebody's been in a karmic captivation of some sort. So I feel in the past, maybe somebody tapped into beyond the veil, these other worlds. And maybe somebody took this as an omen and perceived this as something very unlucky. But when we connect with the voices of our ancestors and depending on the culture that we were raised in, we can perceive this as good or bad luck. And so I do feel a warning about continuing down a certain karmic pathway. And so the energies, I feel, are trying to redirect somebody towards discovering their hidden talents and their true soul's purpose. A kind of guide, I feel, in the darkness, leading somebody to this breaking dawn energy. And so this really is a beautiful energy coming forward. I feel somebody's tapping into their spiritual divination. And there are a lot of hidden gifts within. And if you continue to choose to not open these gifts, then you're going to keep being misguided into a dark path. And I don't think we want that, right? And so the time has come for an Aquarius here to step into their truest potential and to claim all of these possibilities within themselves. There is no more time to waste. No more time for excuses. So, Aquarius, let's see what needs to come through with the tarot. Ace of Wands reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Wow. We got lies. We got secrets. We're lacking passion. There's been dishonesty. Somebody's definitely not used their intellect. And I feel somebody is feeling completely drained of their energy. This could have been a missed opportunity because somebody wasn't honest. They weren't truthful with what was on their heart. And I feel something about the past coming back to haunt somebody. Somebody here is lying. Somebody here is dishonest. And I think getting to the bottom of it in the month of October. So we're going to do something a little bit different this month, Aquarius. We're going to do 5 cards. We're going to get your current energy, a message from your higher self, potential near future energies, something that's hidden below the surface that you don't see coming, or maybe you know it's there and you've been ignoring it. You don't really want to address it. And a potential overall outcome. And then we're going to clarify these energies with the Witch's Tarot. So the first energy out, we got the Page of Wands reversed. There was resistance to a brand new adventure. Your higher self is saying, hey, you walked away from something that was going to bring you the ultimate contentment, the 10 of Cups, ultimate fulfillment. There was a missed opportunity, I feel. And maybe somebody was afraid to give up their independence. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles in reversed. Rewards. Somebody is not receiving their rewards because they've not been willing to take a leap of faith. And I think there's going to be an opportunity to reevaluate, perhaps, a reconciliation, the judgment. This is an awakening of some sort. Awakening to hidden talents. Awakening to maybe a missed adventure in the past that was likely going to bring you your ultimate contentment. And I feel somebody here is struggling. There could be codependency issues here coming up as well. 9 of Pentacles in reversed is somebody that does not want to be alone, is afraid to be alone. But all I got to say is there's some big changes on the horizon. I think somebody's getting ready to roll the dice and take a risk. This change is beckoning somebody forward. Somebody's been facing their inner beast, their inner dragon, going through a period of intense transformation. The wheel comes along to say, hey, there's a fated event coming. There is change coming, and no matter how this change comes in, no matter how uncomfortable it is a positive redirection. Because look at that, the 9 of Swords. So I feel somebody's been wearing a mask. Somebody's been denying what's really going to bring them joy, peace, happiness. The 10 of Cups, that's the ultimate, right? That's your happily ever after. That's an emotionally fulfilling foundation with somebody. And somebody here I feel has been riddled with stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, in a mental prison of worry, nightmares, maybe over a missed opportunity. With the poppies, I feel death energy, right? Something that died away. Somebody I feel has been through the war zone, really trying to understand what's going to bring them joy and happiness. And there's going to be that final nail in the coffin in order for somebody to step into mastership. So mastering a karmic lesson, I feel somebody's been sleeping on a bed of nails when it comes to a poor decision from the past, and they've been riddled with anxiety when it comes to embracing these changes and maybe asking for a second opportunity. So you very well could be dealing with an earth sign. But I feel the time is now to close out a karmic cycle. The time is now to embrace these changes. So let's take a look at this Page of Wands in reverse. This is like news you don't want to hear. This could be bad news. Or somebody coming into this realization of like, oh my God, I walked away from a beautiful experience, a brand new creative venture. And yeah, somebody wants to come back for a missed opportunity. The Four of Cups in reverse. So somebody's been very bored and discontent somewhere in a connection, very dissatisfied, feeling depressed, going through a period of soul suppression over a missed opportunity. Yeah, somebody just wasn't willing to invest. I think they were testing the waters. They withdrew. They played into their ego, maybe, you know, because they weren't ready for commitment. The Knight of Wands is like my Rico Suave energy, my fuckboy energy, somebody that wants to come in and have passion and have a lot of fun, but leaves just as quickly as they come in, and playing into pride and ego. And I feel somebody is trying to find their strength, I think, to come in for a missed opportunity. The Four of Cups reverse, that's like, hey, I didn't want to look at this. I was either unwilling to look at this, or I got distracted by all kinds of other people, some third-party people, places, or things, and now all they can think about is, oh my God, I'm stuck, I'm bored, I'm dissatisfied. I threw away ultimate wish fulfillment, and somebody here is going through unavoidable change. The Tower. This is like a breakdown of a false foundation, a breakdown in beliefs. Maybe somebody didn't feel worthy of love in their lives. And I feel wherever this person is at, whether this is you or somebody you're connected with, there's going to be a tower. There's going to be a breakdown. There's going to be change. And this is coming in imminently. And you're going to have to rebuild in another direction, because somebody built a foundation on sand, on lies, on secrets, and maybe just on passion. And you know, if there's no love and there's only passion, well, that's not meant to last either. And so there is a breakdown of a false foundation. The lid's getting blown off of a situation. And I feel somebody wants to rush in for a missed opportunity. So let's take a look at this Nine of Pentacles. I feel maybe somebody was living a very free-wheeling single life, and they were afraid to give up their independence. But I feel they might be struggling financially now. The Hermit reversed, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's definitely somebody here that doesn't know their worth and their value. Maybe somebody was dealing with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got Virgo with the Hermit. I feel somebody's been in contemplation for quite some time about a situation. I think maybe they've been afraid to leave somebody out because maybe they can't take care of themselves financially. I feel financial codependency is what I'm feeling here. I also feel somebody has done all the thinking they need to do when it comes to releasing a situation with somebody that doesn't know their worth and their value. This could be a feminine needing to go within to understand her worth and her value to clear any codependency issues. I also feel with this Ten of Swords and the Lovers is this is going to feel like a betrayal. I think somebody here is walking away from somebody that is not nurturing, that does not value herself, does not value others, only values materialism and greed, and making an unexpected choice in love to go towards an Empress. The Empress is the ultimate nurturer, right? She knows her worth. She knows her value. The Empress does everything with love. She's abundant. She's fertile. She's about to reap her harvest. And I feel somebody is being divinely guided to give up their independence, to walk away from a very toxic codependent situation and to choose from the heart. This is a connection where two people are divinely guided to be together. And I feel a finality. There's that Ten of Swords. So something is coming to light. Somebody is feeling stabbed in the back. When it comes to maybe a mask that is falling off. So let's take a look at this Judgment, because there's a reconciliation or an awakening. This is like the past coming back to haunt somebody. And we can never, ever outrun our past, right? And so we get the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. The King of Wands is a visionary leader. He's given to take action, and he's heading straight towards his happily ever after. He sees contentment, and he's going for it. And I feel a King of Wands wanting to come in with a big cup of love. I think his emotions are overflowing with passion and love. Getting ready to take action. Maybe in the past this was a smug bastard. He kind of looks a little bit smug, right? A little bit smug. But I feel he spent a lot of time grieving, maybe feeling guilty, shame, remorse over missing out on his happily ever after. I think there's guilt and shame over blocked communication. Maybe they were dealing with an emotional vampire, an emotional manipulator. The Queen of Cups in reverse cries all the time to get her way. She uses her emotions to keep somebody stuck, to feel sorry for her, playing the victim, playing the martyr. Secrets are here. There's secrets hidden below the surface, and I feel there's a feminine here, very ungrounded, very unstable, likely lashing out emotionally because she's losing out on something. She's losing out on something. We've got a masculine here that is maturing, is bossing up. He's going from the Page of Wands reverse to the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. So we've got emotional maturity coming through. So let's take a look at these changes. What are these changes? Because I feel somebody has a lot of regret. There's sadness in this energy today when it comes to missing out on a happily ever after, and somebody's all done juggling. Coming to a realization that they were self-sabotaging. Maybe they didn't feel worthy of love. We do have the Two of Pentacles in reversed. And the Five of Swords. Somebody was a master manipulator here. Somebody manipulated a situation, and I feel all eyes are on this master manipulator. There is without a doubt a major realignment as somebody sheds the old to bring in the new. Somebody is getting rid of somebody that was very deceitful. The Magician manipulates energy, right? And we can use our powers for good or bad. Somebody is, reaping their karma. More judgment energy. Something is getting eclipsed out in order for somebody to go towards this Empress, Taurus, Libra. Oh, look at that. The Fool. I just saw that. I didn't even see that. So, somebody is paying back some karmic debt when it comes to a foolish decision. Somebody's feeling like a sacred clown, a fool, wanting a new beginning. I feel they've been on the defense and they've not wanted to admit this truth, this hidden truth, tapping into some hidden talents. The King of Wands is a visionary leader, right? A motivational speaker, a boss. And I feel, in low vibration, they can be very controlling and demanding. And maybe they were seeking somebody weak that was easy to control, but now they want somebody that's going to be their match. I think they're tired of playing games, and they're definitely receiving some poor karma. And there is going to be a reset here, but somebody's getting thrown off the cliff is kind of what I'm feeling. For a lack of loyalty, there was a very disloyal situation here. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be a cheating scenario. There could be cheating being exposed, and that's going to be the final nail in the coffin. But I do want to look a little bit deeper into this Ten of Cups, because this is a message from your higher self. This is what you don't see coming as well. I feel like this is what your intentions are. But in order to have that Ten of Cups, it will require getting out of a situation that I feel is hopeless. It's going to require withdrawing from a poor investment, something that you stayed stuck in for a long time. There's no healing here. This is not your wish fulfillment. Somebody went towards an illusion and they've been grieving. They've been grieving over a missed opportunity, perhaps with a High Priestess, a healer of some sort, Pisces energy, Aquarian energy. You're going to have to stop working on this. I think it's hopeless. You're never going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's perpetuating this state of not feeling worthy, lack, emotional bankruptcy. And I think in your heart of hearts, there's a better way. There's something better out there. So somebody's going to have to release somebody that I feel is just not emotionally mature enough for a solid relationship. Somebody that doesn't know her worth and know her value. Somebody that I feel uses communication as a form of control, maybe hot and cold, hot and cold. Definitely needs to get grounded and get stable. Somebody here that is afraid to be alone. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is like, hey, I don't really got much to offer. I'm really not doing the work. I'm really kind of in a very dark place. There is a need to block somebody that manipulates through hot and cold communication, is an emotional basket case is what I'm feeling. And this is dead. This is dead. It's done. It's over. There's no growth here. It's time to plant these seeds in a new direction. And it's kind of time to heal from this truth. Or this could lead to total financial ruin. There was definitely something missed in the past is what I'm feeling. So let's look at this Ten of Swords reversed. We get the Three of Wands reversed and the Four of Wands. It's time to go towards unity. There's going to be a breakdown of a false foundation. And it's going to feel like the rug's getting pulled out from under somebody. But this is not what you prayed for. This is not what you wished for. This is not wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups reversed. Why would you stay in something that is not wish fulfillment? I feel there's been resistance to walking away from something. Somebody needs to master self-love and self-care before this union can come in. And I think get ready to, you know, face a battle. Somebody's going to be on defense as they close out a major karmic lesson, something that's been very imbalanced, and there is going to be secrets exposed. There could be thieving, there could be cheating, there's lying, there's secrets here, and they're getting exposed, and this will be the end of a situation where two people just don't see eye to eye anymore. This is not my person, right? Not my person. You know, maybe at one point in time there was a lot of passion, there was a lot of love, and it's beyond that bubble phase, right? Maybe there was a lot of love bombing, future faking in this relationship. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart, but it's the death of a situation of two people that were only meant to learn a lesson, maybe to teach each other a lesson and to go your separate ways. Somebody's giving to more than one here, and I feel somebody's been living in self-denial because they don't want to feel this pain. I also feel somebody is very vengeful, bitter, wanting to hurt you with your words, and this is going to hurt. But it's going to make you realize, hey, I've been holding on to something I need to walk away from. There could also be somebody trying to prevent somebody from going back to an opportunity from the past. The Queen of Swords wants revenge, right? She will cut you with those words and it will hurt. It will feel like a betrayal. But this is like a blessing in disguise, victory after sorrow. I think there's a need to stop pretending to be happy in a situation that you know you kind of need to walk away from. I feel two people that have been bored, discontent, feeling suppressed in a contract and holding on, pretending to be happy, living in denial over not wanting to go into the pain of this ending. But I do feel an ending here. So this could be a literal death, a metaphorical death. But something needs to completely die away, something that's just not working anymore. So you might want to use your logic. This was not your ideal partner is what I'm feeling, and it's going to feel like a missed opportunity. But we're going to get you one last message, Aquarius, with the self-care deck. What else does Aquarius need to know? Oh my gosh, I'm like, you got a mess on your hands here. This is a messy situation. So right back to those hidden talents. Once you embrace your true value, your true talents and your strengths, you will be able to neutralize when others think less of you. I do feel somebody's reflecting on their talents and their strengths. I feel waking from a slumber of some sort. The Judgment is an awakening, and there's been resistance to this awakening. And I feel you're dealing with somebody that really doesn't value you. So I think somebody really needs to release keeping up a facade and to make themselves a priority. I do feel somebody's really made you feel less than. And solitude is going to be needed, in the month of October after a lot of chaos and conflict. I think you're going to have to rest, and you're going to have to awaken to find your inner peace in these hidden talents. And quietness is kind of what you need. Love yourself enough to set these boundaries, Aquarius. Your time and energy are precious. You get to choose how you use your time and energy. You teach people how to treat you by deciding what it is you will accept and won't accept. So this is a repeat lesson, and boundaries are needed. And that's kind of what I got, Aquarius. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out that description box below, Aqua. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.